Yesterday is heavy. It carries our mistakes, our regrets, and even old victories we cling to for too long. The truth is, you can't run today's race if you're still dragging yesterday on your back. Life doesn't reward those who keep looking behind. It rewards those who drop the weight and move forward. Welcome to Everyday Hustle Tales. Let's dive into today's hustle tale. Michael was a man who once had drive. In his 20s, he tried businesses, took risks, and even made some progress. But after a few failures, life humbled him. He borrowed money for a small shop, but the shop failed. He trusted a close friend with a partnership, but the friend betrayed him. He even missed a good job because he arrived late to the interview after spending the previous night worrying about all the mistakes he had already made. Each failure added weight to his shoulders. Soon, he wasn't living in the present anymore. He was living in his past. Every time he wanted to try again, yesterday spoke louder than today. Don't you remember the shame? Don't you remember how you failed? Don't you remember how they laughed at you? And so he gave up before he even began. His friends moved on. Some built small families, others hustled consistently, and slowly, their lives changed. But Michael stayed behind, dragging the chains of regret everywhere he went. On the outside, he looked like everyone else. He smiled. He greeted people. He attended events. But inside, he was stuck replaying old tapes. One day, his town organized a fun community race. It wasn't professional, just a way to bring people together. Michael joined, not because he wanted to win, but because he thought it would distract him from his thoughts. The whistle blew, and the runners took off. Michael started strong. For the first time in a long while, he felt alive. His feet hitting the ground, his heart racing. But soon, he noticed something strange. Some of the runners had bags tied to them, big, heavy bags. They staggered, struggling to move forward. Curious, Michael asked one of them, "Why are you carrying that?" The man gasped between breaths. "These are my reminders, my past, my failures, my mistakes. I carry them, so I'll never forget." Michael frowned. It didn't make sense. Why run a race carrying what would only slow you down? But as he kept running, he realized the truth. He had been doing the exact same thing all his life. Not with bricks and bags, but with memories and regrets. His failures, his betrayals, his lost years. He had carried them into every new day, every new effort, every new chance. No wonder he always felt tired before he even began. At the halfway point, the organizers gave the runners a choice. If you're carrying bags, you can drop them here. Some did. The moment they let go, they became light, running faster, freer. Others refused, clinging to their weight. Those ones slowed down, some quitting before the finish line. Michael stopped in his tracks, his chest burning, his eyes wet. It wasn't just a race, it was his life. He whispered, "This is me. I've been running with bags I should have dropped years ago." That day, as he crossed the finish line, he made a decision. He would no longer let yesterday run his life. He would drop the bag. He would stop telling himself, "I failed before," and start saying, "I learned before." He would stop replaying betrayal and start saying, "Now I am wiser." He would stop mourning lost years and start saying, "I still have today." Michael went home different. He didn't become successful overnight, but something inside him shifted. He stopped wasting hours reliving the past. He started small, focusing on what mattered each day. He picked up little hustles, learned from his old mistakes, and rebuilt his confidence step by step. And slowly life rewarded him, not because it suddenly became easy, but because he was no longer dragging the past into every opportunity. He learned to wake up and say, "Today is mine." Michael's story teaches one simple truth. You cannot win today's race if you are still carrying yesterday's weight. The past is heavy. If you keep dragging it, you'll tire yourself before the finish line. But the moment you drop it, you'll discover you can run farther than you thought possible. So don't carry yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Learn from it, but don't live in it. The race of life is long, and the only way to run it well is to run light. The question is not whether you failed before, or whether you were betrayed before, or whether you lost years before. The real question is, will you let yesterday chain you, or will you drop the bag and run free?